So it's about 4:30. I've just passed Discovery Harbor. Moving along quite nicely. Lots of boats out here, D. So I may turn on the motor. I can see Beausoleil down past that red cone. Just getting over there. So anyways, back to sailing. Oh, there's the sun. There's the bright sun. Yay! So the wind really kicked up all of a sudden. We're heeled way over. There's a quiet little beach down here. And take down the main and mizzen, and I'll just I'll motor across to Bosley. It's not too late to do that. This boat handles waves well. So I see a sandy spot up ahead here, so we'll go into that. So yeah, I'll stash everything and then we'll motor over on a very nice beach, I will add. People are nice enough to let me stop. I assume it's kind of private here. But at any rate, take a little break. Took down all the sails, other than the mizzen. The mizzen will still work for me. Just keep me pointed where I want to go. If I need to take a break for any reason. And we'll get the motor going. And we'll do it that way. So just a quick snack. I've been eating pepperoni, but they're on the floor. But a little something more substantial, and I've been drinking my water, so. Okay, ciao. Forgot to mention the sun's come out fully. Looky there. Woohoo! So you can see we've left. That was a nice spot to bring down the sails. Okay, and that's where we're off to. So a granola bar that was in my life jacket from last season. And motor and a full tank of gas. We should be good to get to Bosley. So you can see how much is blowing. Discovery Harbor over there. The rest of Penetang back in there. Because I'm by myself, I promised Dee I'd be extra careful. So I decided to sit in the cabin and puddle along here. Okay, this will give you an idea how much wind there is out here. I was sitting inside, but it's not bad sitting out here. I'm hot. I'm overdressed on purpose because I knew this would happen. So I'm just trudging along with my 4-horse and cutting over past that point. But beautiful sun. I've eaten something. Like, it probably doesn't look as gnarly on video as it does. Like, the waves aren't big; they're just sharp and little ripples on ripples. You know, that kind of wave. So you know it's super windy. So I see a shoal coming up. I believe it's mostly sand, and we're very shoal drafts, so we're making good progress. So we'll cut across and we'll end up going to Lost Bay. The way the boat handles this is pretty good. It's a soft ride. Inside you hear a little clunking, but that would clunk inside a bit, but it's not half bad. Pretty arc bottom and good rocker on the beast, so yeah. So into the wind, buzzing back and forth. If it was steady wind, one thing, but with gusts, didn't feel like that kind of hassle. So there we go. And by the sand on shore, that's all, those waves crashing there are all on a sandy beach. So we'll carry on. That's Whiskey Island. So we're out. Not in the middle yet, but... And I'm letting my mizzen tell me which way to go. So I was going to that way, but I'm not convinced. The wind won't stream down from Bosley from the west side, and that's the more open side. So my mizzen was quieter heading to the bottom side of Bosley. So that's what I've decided to do. Is do the quieter mizzen quiet route. Bit of an angle. And Buddy Mizzen over here might be helping a little with the lift. And thank you 4-Horse Mercury for pushing me along here. And like I say, I don't have it juiced. I'm trying to save fuel. Just go steady because we're going almost straight into the wind and waves. So I'm just sitting back here and enjoying. The ride's quite peaceful actually. Once in a while a slight splash up, but overall, like, I think you can hear the wind. But look at the ripples on the ripples, you know, that tells you it's howling out here. But it's not building too badly. And I can see the waves going 2 directions. So it's coming off Beausoleil for sure. And you can see the splashing getting blown off to the right. That's why I'm not going to head up there. Like the splashing's being blown off to my right. So that tells me the majority of the wind is streaming right from where I otherwise was thinking of going. So back to the original plan. Just getting over there, which we already made it most of the way. Well, not most of the way, but better than about a third of the way. So just steady as we go. And I may go sit in the cabin now. Okay, I'm gonna head in. I have to tend to my harness slash really a rope so I don't end up sitting on it. So you just dive in and then check your position, steer over to it. So yeah, nice view out here. Nice and warm in here. The sun's warmed it up nice. And I won't take off my hat, I'll spare you that. Yeah, so now I'm gonna sit and have some cookies and water. Enjoy the view. We'll look out for boats. They'll wonder where I went. Ideally, they don't think I went overboard. Okay, yeah. So this is way more comfortable, frankly, than trying to sail in this kind of condition. So this is relaxing, and I think I need it. I did a lot of tacking back and forth, straight into the wind. So I did my sailing. So today, right now, is just let's relax and get to where I want to go. Yeah. Watch where I'm going. Which you can see. That's the beauty of Crow. I can sit here in here comfortably. Oh, I should have been getting that. halfway across now. It's a beautiful day, really. We're shedding the water nicely, and considering the state of the water out there, we're not slamming bad. Every once in a while we do a punch. I call it a punch because it really isn't a slam. Now mind you, there's a nice sailboat over there. I have my hatches closed. You can see it has weather strip gasket on it. Now would not be the time to open it. I get enough air from the back door being open. Actually quite pretty, the waves splashing back. Oh, that was a big wave. Hit us broadside. Let's see. This is the part Dee doesn't like, where she's sitting so close to the waves. In the houseboat, I guess you don't feel like you're sitting right on the edge of it, right? The houseboat is a little flatter hull, so it's not quite as I'm not going to say tippy, because this firms up nicely. Okay, folks, enough for now. Buddy's sailing, but he's a bit in the lee. It's about, I'd guess it's about 10, 13 degrees with the sun. Woohoo! There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And like I say, we just keep bobbing along. But I think I'm going to get less on the Chimney Bay side than I am on the open Georgian Bay side. So I'm tied to the boat. And this is not boat weight. And there are big cabin cruisers and the like out here. Sailboat over there. So I'm not alone. I think there was a boat coming up behind me. I don't know where he went. I think we're already starting to feel a bit of the shelter of the island, which is right there, obviously. like this, like high cabin, is a nice feature. You're sheltered and the cockpit behind is nice and dry. So I made it to the bottom, and you can see the winds just howling up Chimney Bay. So I am going to try and scoot along shore here. I'm fairly shallow draft, so I should be able to stay in the lee and head up to Lost Channel. Yeah, this is nice and quiet right here. But it's 36, so I'll have a look. Got about 2 hours of sun, so I'm still good to go for a bit. Beautiful though. That's open Georgian Bay there. And I came from way over there. So now I'm going to watch out where I'm going because I'm in uncharted waters. Mostly sand, but I would guess on the odd boulder. Bye-bye.